They say if something is too good to be true, it probably isn't. So even as young and restless Nikki was raving to folks about how awesome an assistant she had in Claire, we started to get suspicious. Then came the mysterious phone calls and what seemed to be a hidden agenda. Well, brace yourselves, because this week, the soap will be putting our beloved heroine front and center as she deals with a horrific crisis, which could be the end of the latest CBS promo, which you can see in full below, comes with a warning that Nikki is in big trouble. Truth be told, that seems like something of an understatement, given that what follows are scenes of her being injected with a mysterious substance, begging for someone to rescue her and generally looking terrified and traumatized. Unfortunately, the fact that Claire has done such a good job of hiding her true intentions to not only Nikki, but everyone in Genoa City could prove majorly problematic. After all, it might take a while for anyone to even realize she's missing. Why? Because as we saw in a previous preview for this week's episodes, Victor, and presumably the rest of the family, will believe that Nikki is off visiting her sister, Casey. Longtime viewers may recall that during the soap's early years, Casey, played by Roberta Leighton, was a regular on the show. At that time, Casey spent a great deal of time worrying about Nikki, whom she deemed to be somewhat promiscuous. Eventually, it was revealed that Casey's issues regarding sexuality stemmed from the fact that she'd been raped by Dad Nick as a child. The sisters would be further traumatized when Nick returned to Down and attempted to rape Nikki, who in turn murdered her abusive father. Casey left town in 1981, but would periodically return, such as when Nikki was shot in 1998. More recently, it was mentioned that Casey won a battle against breast cancer. In any case, with Nikki telling loved ones that she's planning to spend a little time with Casey, it might be some time before anyone back in Genoa City realizes that the missing matriarch is, well, missing at all. If Claire manages to keep people in the dark, perhaps by using Nikki's phone to send suspicion-allaying texts, things could quickly get dicey. It's not hard to imagine the rest of the Newman clan being too distracted to pick up on what's truly happening with Nikki. After all, teasers for this week's episodes indicate that the family is in major crisis mode, with Victor getting fed up with his kids, Nick mulling a life-changing decision, and general chaos surrounding the Newmans. But with so much going on, who will manage to save an endangered Nikki? Surely someone will before, gulp, the unthinkable happens.